Listeners, I know I already signed off while I was at Joni's, but I come home at who even knows what o'clock, thinking, this night might have been a disgusting mess of betrayal and poor literary analysis, but at least my son, who I brought into this world and feel nothing but the utmost affection for, at least he went to his senior year homecoming dance tonight. I come home only to find him and his friend Jasper making a disgusting mess of the living room. Garbage, movies, unhealthy snacks strewn all over the carpet. We're talking the kind of mess that takes commitment, dedication, several hours of consistent effort. So, doing my best to keep my cool in front of company, I say to him, doing my best to keep my cool in front of company, I say to him, I thought you boys made plans to go to the dance. And he says, no, Ma, we made plans to not go to the dance. And Jasper says Jeremy thought it'd be more fun to stay home and watch old Halloween movies. And I said, don't you have the whole rest of the month to do that? And Jeremy said, the spook train waits for no one, Ma. And I say, but what about the suits and the hokoposal? And he says, Ma, what are you even talking about? And I mention his search history and all the craft supplies, and he says, Ma, invasion of privacy. And Jasper tells me how, instead of dates, Jeremy thought it'd be funny to make life-size people out of cardboard, and that Jeremy was looking up suits to use as reference pictures. And I look into the corner, and sure enough, there's a one guy, one girl giant pseudo-paper people. I would have been impressed if it weren't so weird and if it weren't an alternative to my son forming meaningful interactions with his classmates at a school-sanctioned event. And then I remembered the corsage I bought, and I asked him what he used that for, and he said, for the aesthetic, Ma. And then Jasper explained that Jeremy thought it would be a good idea to use it to take ironic aesthetic pictures, and I had no idea what that meant, but I went into the upstairs bathroom and I saw the corsage in the bathtub floating in a bowl of Lucky Charms milk next to an old tube of lipstick with what appeared to be a bite taken out of it. I wanted to yell at him. I wanted to plead with him. I wanted to understand him, but all I did was lay down in my bed. I give up, I said to myself. Not forever, I continued non-verbally, but for this night, yes, I give up. I give up on parenting. I give up on neighboring. I give up on existing, or at least on making such a conscious effort to do so. I did that. And now I'm doing this, because I don't know who else to talk to about this save for the 6 faceless listeners still clinging on to the disgusting mess that this podcast has become. And I hope that that's you, and I hope you're still with me now, because I don't think I can... Never mind, it's nothing. I just can't even tell what those boys are up to anymore, you know? I know there's that generational disconnect, but come on, whatever they're doing is weird, right? Is my son weird? And does that matter? It used to matter, I think. Did it matter? What used to matter? I mean, they're not doing drugs, so I guess I can't complain, but still. His last homecoming dance, his last opportunity to have a first homecoming dance. I just wish he'd take advantage of his youth. I guess maybe he is. Maybe this is just what youth is now. Casual moments of mutual nostalgia. And ironic aesthetic pictures, whatever that means. I guess I don't really care so long as he cleans it up, and I know his friend Jasper is too good a kid not to make him clean it up. Okay, is this just me, or did you kind of think it sounded like Jasper wanted to go to that dance? I know you weren't there, but the way he said it made it sound like everything they did was Jeremy's idea. I almost wonder if Jasper was putting just as much effort into getting him to go to that dance as I was. Sometimes I wish Jeremy was just a little more susceptible to peer pressure. But hey, he's not doing drugs. I guess I don't know what it means to be a kid. But I hope my son does. Okay, sorry. Episode over. I just needed something. I just needed you, whoever you is. Okay, bye-bye.
Momcast is written, voiced, and produced by Lily Indy. Follow Brenda on Twitter and Instagram at MomcastPodcast, and tune in every other Sunday on your favorite podcast platform, so long as that platform is here, where this podcast is.